do the best that I can. I ain't no miracle worker. Oh Lord, I ain't no miracle man. And I don't have a fortune. You know I sweat for each dime I make. But I'm always looking, I'm just looking to get that lucky break. Every day I keep on trying to do my best for you. And if trying just ain't enough, babe, well tell me what would you have to do? I ain't no miracle worker. I do the best that I can. I ain't no miracle worker. Oh Lord, I ain't no miracle man.
Hey Vinyl Community, it's Michael. Welcome back to Near Wild Heaven. What's playing in the background? This is the Brogues. It's the EP from Sundazed from 1998. It's originally recorded in 1965-1966. Great stuff from the Brogues. Really good garage rock. Let me turn this down. So today's video is going to be a playlist, this week's playlist. I guess a lack of a better idea, I guess. So I'm just going to jump right into it. And up first we have the Left Banke. Left Banke 2, this is their second album from 1968. There was some lineup changes between the first album and this one. So they were down to a 3-piece by then. So this isn't quite as good as the first album, but there is some pretty good stuff on here. Like the song Desiree is like pretty much close in style to what they were doing on the first album, that one song. But the rest of it, it still has that Baroque sound to it. But for some reason it doesn't sound the same. But anyway, it's a decent album. I like it. Like I said, it's not quite as good as their first album, but it's still a pretty good listen. The Left Banke 2. And up next we have the Velvet Underground. This is VU. This came out in 1985. What this is, it's a collection of songs that was unreleased at the time. Supposedly it was supposed to be recordings they made for their fourth album, but they got dropped by MGM, and then they signed with Cotillion, Atlantic, and they did Loaded and all new songs. So these songs were never released at the time until 1985. But songs on here are like I Can't Stand It, Stephanie Says is really good, She's My Best Friend, Lisa Says, Ocean, Foggy Notion is a fantastic song, Temptation Inside Your Heart, One of These Days, Andy's Chest, and I'm Sticking With You. Some of these songs were redone by Lou on his first solo album. And on Transformer, he did Andy's Chest. But the original versions by the Velvet Underground are on this. But yeah, it's a great album. If you like the Velvet Underground, you'll like this album. Everybody knows the Velvets. Great album. Great band. Velvet Underground, VU. And up next, this is Kil Moon, Ghost on the Great Highway. This came out in, I think, 2008, and this is like a 2017 reissue. But yeah, it's really good. It's like acoustic based, kind of folky at times. This is, what's the guy's name? Mark Kozelek, and he was in a band called Red House Painters, and this is like a side project for him from that other band. But this is really good. He sings with a really mournful voice, and it's just so good. Some of the songs he does, like Glenn Tipton, Carry Me Ohio, Salvador Sanchez, Last Tide, Gentle Moon, all of it's really, really good. My favorite on here is a song called Carry Me Ohio, but it's just so good. So really, really good. If you don't know about this album, check it out. If you like kind of softer, acoustic-based, folky type music, check this out. It's a really good album. Kil Moon, Ghost of the Great Highway. And up next, this is Spooky Tooth, Spooky 2, their second album from, I believe it was 1969. But yeah, this is really, really good. Kind of psyche in spots. They do songs like Waiting for the Wind, Feeling Bad, I've Got Enough Heartaches, Lost in My Dream, Better by You, Better Than Me, Hangman, Hang My Shell on a Tree. Yeah, pretty good stuff. If you like Spooky Tooth, like late 60s rock, this is a pretty good album to check out. Spooky Tooth, Spooky 2. And up next, this is The Cure, Head on the Doors from 1980, 1985, yeah. And this is a 2006 reissue from Elektra Records. But yeah, this is great. I saw them for this this album when they toured for this album. I think this was the first album that they toured the U.S. with. I could be wrong about that, but I think it was. And I saw them for this tour, and it was fantastic. They do songs like In Between Days, the Kyoto song, 6 Different Ways, Push, The Baby Screams, Close to Me, really good stuff. Classic Cure from 1985, Head on the Door. And up next, this is Kevin Ayers, Whatever She Brings We Sing. This has got like 2 titles. It's also known as No Explanation. But yeah, this is a pretty good album. It's a Full Effect. And then there's Inside. Oh, pretty good. Kevin Ayers he was formerly a member of the Soft Machine. He's on the first album, and then he left that band and started like a solo career. And this is like maybe his second or third solo album, but it's pretty good. It's kind of a eccentric British, kind of in the style of like Syd Barrett, or maybe later on Robin Hitchcock. They just have that eccentric British style to them. And yeah, this is really good. I really like this album a lot. Some of the songs, there's like There Is Loving, Margaret, Oh My, Song from the Bottom of a Well, Stranger in the Blue Suede Shoes. That's a great song on here. Kind of a boogie-woogie style. But yeah, great stuff from Kevin Ayers. Like I said, kind of eccentric English songwriter, singer. It's great stuff. Kevin Ayers and Whatever She Brings We Sing. And up next, this is Neil Young, After the Gold Rush. This is originally, I believe it came out in 1971. I could be wrong about that. But this is 2009 reissue. as part of that his archive series reissues. But yeah, this is such a great album. It's the first Neil Young album I ever really listened to and really liked. I mean, songs like After the Gold Rush is great. Only Love Can Break Your Heart, Southern Man, Till the Morning Comes, Oh Lonesome Me, Don't Let It Bring You Down. Just fantastic songs all the way around, all through this album. It's just a great album. Dolly Parton did a cover of the title song, After the Gold Rush, and the line in the song where he says, and I felt like getting high, Dolly asked Neil if she could change the words to, and I felt like I would cry, because she didn't want to like promote drug use, I guess. But yeah, great stuff from Neil Young. One of my favorite albums from him. I'm not a big Neil Young fan, but this album I really, really love. It's just a great album. After the Gold Rush, Neil Young. Up next is 801. This is from 1976. This is a live album. Features Phil Manzanera from Roxy Music along with Eno, formerly of Roxy Music, and then also got Lloyd Watson, Simon Phillips, Francis Monkman, and Bill McCormick as other musicians on here. But yeah, this is really good. Songs on here. Eno does a great version of Babies on Fire on here, a great live version of that. And Diamond Head is another good song. That's from a Phil Manzanera solo album. That's really good. Third Uncle is another Eno song that's really good on here. They do a version of The Kinks' You Really Got Me. And some of the other songs, Tomorrow Never Knows, they do a version of that too. But yeah, really good stuff. This is one of my favorite albums from the 70s. 1976, 801 Live. And up next, this is Q65, Revolution. This is their first album. Originally came out in 1966, and this is a 2015 reissue on Music on Vinyl. But yeah, this is really good. Garage rock, kind of psyche a little bit. It reminds me of bands like the Standells, the Chocolate Watch Band, stuff like that. But yeah, it's really good. The one song on here, standout track for me, is the song The Life I Live, which was a single for them. It was a big single in the Netherlands, where they're from. But yeah, they do also do like covers like Mr. Pitiful, which was an Otis Redding song. Down in the Bottom, which is a Willie Dixon song, another Willie Dixon song, A Spoonful, and another Willie Dixon song, Bring It On Home. But yeah, that's great stuff. Great garage rock, a little bit of psych thrown in there, but it has that snotty vocals style like from the Standells and Chocolate Watch Band. But yeah, great stuff from Q65, The Revolution. And up next, this is Otis Redding, Otis Blue. This is really good. This is probably my favorite R&B album. Just great stuff on here. He does a version of Respect that's fantastic. Also Shake, that was originally done by Sam Cooke. And also he does a version of Satisfaction on here, and he uses the horns for that riff. That's how Keith Richards originally intended the song Satisfaction. The riff in Satisfaction, he originally intended it to be done with horns, and when he heard Otis Redding do it, he said that's the way we should have done it. And yeah, it's a good version, a really good version. But yeah, great stuff. Great R&B, blues, just really good stuff. Otis Redding was a fantastic artist, fantastic singer, and just, too bad that we lost him as soon as we did. But yeah, this left behind some great music, and this is one of them. Otis Blue, Otis Redding Sings Soul. And up next, this is the Flamin' Groovies, Fantastic Plastic. This is their latest album that came out in 2017. It's all like new songs. I think they do some covers, but they do, see, What the Hell's Going On, End of the World, Don't Talk to Strangers, Let Me Rock, I believe is a cover or a remake of one of their earlier songs. Crazy Macy is another good one. Just Like a Hurricane, I'd Rather Spend My Time with You, Cry and Shame. Really good album from the Flamin' Groovies. Artwork was done by Cyril Jordan. A really good version there. He kind of, it's like copying the style of an artist named Jack Davis, who did a lot of stuff for Mad Magazine. So he was trying to copy that style, and I think he did a pretty good job of it. But yeah, great album from 2017, Flamin' Groovies, Fantastic Plastic. And up next, this is the Long Ryders, Native Sons. This is really good. It's Long Ryders were kind of part of the Paisley Underground in the 80s in LA, but they had a more of a kind of a country rock feel, but more on the rock than on the country. But it does have some like country and western touches to it. But yeah, this is a great album. Songs like I Had a Dream, Tell It to the Judge on Sunday, Final Wild Son, Never Got to Meet the Mom, Fair Game, Run Dusty Run. This really good stuff from the Long Ryders. This great album here. Yeah, good stuff. The Long Ryders, Native Sons. And a few more here. Up next, this is the Monkees, Headquarters. This is their third album. This is a mono copy. It's the third album from 1967. This is the first album that they did that they were allowed to play on, play instruments other than just singing. And yeah, it's a pretty good album. Lots of songs by Mike Nesmith on here, like You Told Me is really good, and You Just May Be the One. That's a fantastic song. Sunny Girlfriend is another good Mike Nesmith song. But just great stuff on here. Like I'll Spend My Life with You, Forget That Girl, Shades of Grey, I Can't Get Her Off My Mind, Early Morning Blues and Greens, Randy Scouse Get, which when this was released in the UK, they had to change the title of that because I guess it was some kind of like a insult or something. The word Randy Scouse Get was some kind of, I don't know, sexual insult. But the British version, the song is called Alternate Title. But on here it's got the full title. But yeah, great stuff from the Monkees, Headquarters from 1967. And up next, this is Pylon, Chomp. I believe this was their first album, and maybe their second. But these guys were from Athens, Georgia. And this album came out in sometime in the 80s, early 80s. It doesn't really say on here. But yeah, it's pretty good stuff. Kind of new wavy. The guitars kind of remind me of like the Feelies, like on the first Feelies album. They have that choppy sound to them. But yeah, it's great stuff on here. Songs like Yo-Yo, Beep, Italian Movie Theme, Crazy, which was covered by R.E.M., No Clocks, Reptiles, Gyrate. Just great stuff from Pylon, from Athens, Georgia. And this came with a little postcard of the cover picture. But yeah, great stuff from Athens, Georgia, Pylon, Chomp. And the last one here, classic Ramones album. This is Halfway to Sanity. Yeah, this is really good. This is from 1987. This is one of their better later albums. I really like this one. Songs like I Wanna Live, Bop Till You Drop, Weasel Face, Death of Me, I Lost My Mind, I'm Not Jesus, Worm Man. Just really good stuff from the Ramones. They just re-released this for Rocktober, and I was thinking of getting another copy of this because this one's pretty beat, as you can tell. But the vinyl on it is in perfect shape. I mean, the cover is a mess, but the vinyl is really nice. I mean, that's why I grabbed it. But yeah, pretty good album from the Ramones. Really good stuff. Halfway to Sanity. Yeah, I mentioned the songs on here already. But yeah, great stuff from the Ramones. Halfway to Sanity. So there you go for that. That'll do it for this week. I hope you all enjoyed that. Thanks to everyone who's subscribed in the last couple of weeks. Thanks to everyone who leaves comments. I hope everyone's having a great weekend. I hope you're all enjoying great music. And that'll do it for this week. We'll see you all next week.